For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, Happy New Year to you and yours, and we've got a good friend by the name of Deborah Johnson. We have to start the whole year for us here.
Happy New Year to you too.
Happy New Year to you too, dear.
Yeah.
Executive Director of St. Clair County Community Mental Health. Always got things going on. You had a busy fall, and now I think you got a busy spring coming up.
It's busy all the time there. We're always busy.
How many employees have you got now?
Well, about 480-ish.
480, wow.
Yeah.
That's just a lot.
Yeah, we've grown a lot since I started, but just really the biggest growth has occurred in the last 5 years, I would say. More than 100. Since pre-COVID, before COVID, we had 270, 280, something like that, and now this much more.
Just amazing.
Yeah, and even buildings. We're expanding in buildings,
right?
Because we need more places to see folks, and so it's been going well. So yeah.
So you got a beautiful new facility in Marine City.
Mm-hmm.
You got actually 2 facilities in Marine City.
Yeah, we renovated our former facility that's on Broadway.
Yep.
We were going to sell that when we got the new place on King Road. We renovated King Road, moved out there, but grew so rapidly in that area in the southern part of the county. So we ended up keeping the building, but we renovated that building too, completely redid the inside, the windows, all that, flooring, everything. It's very nice, and so now, and that's going to actually be our children's services building,
okay.
And then the other King Road will be adult services.
Well, that's a good idea. Separate the 2.
Yeah, and that's how we have it in Port Huron. But we have enough people to do that in Marine City now too. And I think Marine City must have grown so rapidly because it's closer to Macomb County.
Yes.
That area. K-PAC has not grown. They've grown, but not as much. But they're still in their same building.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
Yeah.
Creative Arts Contest reminder. What is a Creative Arts Contest?
Well, we started it, I don't know how many years ago, a long time, more than 15, 16 years ago, something like that. But at any rate, we started it because we wanted a way to help fight stigma and help kids learn. We thought the best way to start chipping away at stigma associated with mental health issues is through education, starting at the elementary school age and then moving on up.
We got the slide up now. It's a very colorful brochure, and this is off of your website, and people can go there and get more information on it, but tell me about it.
They sure can, and the one you're showing now is about the elementary school. For that age, we do a bookmark contest. They just color bookmark. Our theme is just, I'm a friend. Be a good friend to everybody.
Yeah.
Don't be mean to people, be nice, be a
right.
friend. So it's a simple theme so they can understand it. And then at the middle school level, we have, the theme is Building Brighter Tomorrows, Health, Wellness, and Connection. And we thought that kind of goes along with, actually 2025 is the 60th anniversary of St. Clair County Community Mental Health.
Really?
Yep, 60th anniversary in 2025. So we thought Building Brighter Tomorrows, it kind of goes with it. We're going to continue and be strong and do that. So Health, Wellness, and Connection is the theme for middle school and high schoolers. And middle school is the writing contest, and this year we're just doing poetry. First year we're going to try it that way, no stories, just poetry, see how that goes. And then of course art at the high school level.
Have you ever done just poetry before?
No, we've had fiction, story, nonfiction, story, and poetry. We had 3 categories. So this year we're trying it with just the one and see if that will increase the number of entrants.
Okay.
So we always get a lot in the poster contest, so that's been good. And the winner of the poster contest, they get their artwork featured on a billboard in St. Clair County. We use it for a lot of marketing throughout the year.
Use it for your annual report too.
Yep, annual report, posters, everything. So yeah,
so it's a good thing. Great incentive to do that.
It is, and you get cash prizes.
I saw that. There's cash prize, $350 or something.
I can't remember the exact amount. It's on the website, though, for sure.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing to remember, too, is the deadline is January 31st of this year. So kids need to get going on that. And it doesn't matter. It's open to every child in St. Clair County, whether you go to a public school, parochial school, your homeschool, doesn't matter. You're eligible. Just go to the website, SCCCMH.org, for more information.
So I can enter via the website, or do I give the artwork to my art teacher?
You would give it to your art teacher, or you could, let's say you're homeschooled, your parents can just drop it off at our work. There's a form that you would download, you'd print it off from our online information, and then turn it in with your submission, whether it's writing, a bookmark, or the artwork.
Okay. All right. This time of year, we all make resolutions and break them.
Well, we don't all break them.
How do we solve that?
Well, there's always strategies, but one of the things I always say, and I think we talked about this maybe even last month, is people were gearing up to make their resolutions. But every day is a new opportunity to change your life, right? You don't have to wait for January 1st, and this will be showing a little after January 1st, anyways. And so you don't have to do it at the beginning of a new year. But one of the things is to be intentional about the resolution that you set for yourself. Or resolutions, you might have multiple, but that just means have some action steps that go along with that. So don't just say, I'm just going to try to lose some weight. I'm going to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months or something like that, or I'm going to lose 10 pounds a month for 3 months, 2 months, whatever. So be specific about that. And instead of saying, I'm going to get in shape, say, I'm going to start walking every day, or I'm going to walk 3 times a week for 20 minutes each time. And then maybe you do that for a while, maybe you'll build on that.
Don't overestimate what you want to accomplish.
That's for sure too. Don't say, don't be like it's all or nothing. I'm going to do it every single day. I'm going to walk every single day, and I'm going to, and I'm never going to eat ice cream again, and, I'm never going to eat chocolate, all those things. Don't say that. Say, I'm going to try to limit my chocolate or ice cream to once or twice a week instead of every day.
Right.
And I'm going to try to exercise 3 or 4 times a week. So, those are the things. So, and also focus on what matters to you, what's important to you. Just because someone else tells you should do something, that's not the reason to do it. Focus on what's important to you. And one of the things we tell our staff all the time, and we like to tell anybody who listens to us, is to really focus kind of on yourself, on self-care, like on mental wellness and all those kinds of things. Because I say you need to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. If you're somebody who's, caring for somebody, helping out a parent or a loved one that's ill, any of those things, you always need to take care of yourself.
The caregivers need a lot of attention.
They surely do. So that's important.
Okay. All right. Online sources. You've got a bunch of telephone numbers that we throw up on the screen. And how else can we get a hold of you?
Well, you can always get a hold of it. You can always check us out on Facebook, Instagram, our website, SCCCMH.org. And I want to tell you about it. We have a ton of really great online resources. We kind of went to that online model quite a while ago because things change all the time. And that way, if we put it online, the most updated stuff we have will always be the stuff we put out online. So whether for resources. So for example, if you go to the website, SCCCMH.org, and then you hit Education and Outreach tab, you'll find the toolkits. And the toolkits are comprehensive resource guides that are designed to support and provide a lot of helpful information. Okay, so that's our website, SCCCMH.org, and then you go to the Education and Outreach tab, and within that tab, you should see a Back to School, which is the resource guide for teachers, parents, to help kids develop mentally healthy practices, things like that. Then we have a behavioral health resource toolkit, which was designed specifically for medical professionals so that they can do a good job to improve patient outcomes, foster collaboration, and provide truly integrated care. So looking at mind and body. Yep. And then supporting the mental health of athletes, we put together a coaches toolkit.
Oh, that's a great ad.
Yeah, and we're hoping it was created to help coaches to learn how to better understand and respond to the mental health challenges among student athletes. Because that's when I like to just spend a second on to say a lot of student athletes put a ton of pressure on themselves, and coaches put a lot of pressure on them, and they need to understand that sometimes that can cause some mental health stress, anxiety, etc.
Right.
And there are ways to be better about that and still have a great team and be a great coach. So we hope that people will check that out. And then we have the LGBTQIA plus resource list, which is designed to support and uplift and help and provide helpful information to the LGBTQ plus community and their allies. And then mental health in the workplace, that's a newer one that we created, which is a resource collection for employers so that employers know kind of signs and symptoms to watch for in employees and how to access help for them if they need it. And on that one, I just like to, well, actually, I'll say it on all of them in a second. We also have a quit toolkit. Be a quitter. Be a quitter of tobacco. Tobacco, vaping, any of that stuff. So smoking, vaping, and staying tobacco free. So that's our quit toolkit. It's a little tongue twister for me. But what I wanted to say is we also provide mental health first aid training all through the year. We have there's mental health first aid training for people who work primarily with adults, mental health first aid training for people who work with children, people who work with veterans, and then peer-to-peer. So that is also on our website under trainings.
So if I'm a professional and I need training, or a general public can get
General
training?
public. It's really more, anybody can take it, but it's really more geared for the general public, so that if you took the training, you would know, you would be able to identify somebody who's having mental health issues.
All right.
And not that you're not going to give them therapy and do that, because you're not trained to do that, but you would be trained to recognize signs and symptoms and know how to interact until you can get them to the help that they need and help connect them with the proper resources.
Okay, so all I got to do is go to St. Clair County Community Mental Health.org, SCCCMH.org, and all that information will be there.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. And we did forget one thing. We were going to talk about how to be more successful with your resolutions.
That's right.
You have one suggestion. You want to give yours,
I read,
and then I'll give you mine?
in the New York Times or Washington Post or one of those things online that said a gambler in Las Vegas was wanted to lose weight, and he tried by himself, taking a resolution, and it didn't work. So the next year, he got his friends, who are all gamblers, to bet that he couldn't do it. And then he stuck to it because there was money involved.
And then he won a bunch of money.
Yeah.
That does motivate not just gamblers, but people who are competitive. Because I shared a story with you where money helped motivate me too. Many years ago to quit smoking, and so I got to get the money in the pot. It was all mine. But the other suggestion I have too, if you're not a gambler, you don't want to bet money, is have an accountability buddy. Like if you're my accountability buddy, I will tell you what my goal is, and then you'll help me and you'll support me. Or maybe you're going to work out with me, a workout buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to make arrangements to walk 3 times a week. And then if I don't do it, you're going to go, come on, Debbie, you need to do it.
That's right.
So
where are you?
Yeah.
I'm standing here waiting and freezing in the rain.
Yeah, so those are a couple of really good tips. So.
Well, Happy New Year.
Same to you.
You always are bright and have a good look on the world and on the community, so we thank you for that.
I try.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll see you soon. And coming up next is Mr. Demogowski. And speaking about exercising and everything else, he's got the Chili Heart Run coming up in early February, and you want to get ready for that, so stay tuned. Well, welcome back, and we've got a special guest by the name of Michael Demogowski, a world-famous man in St. Clair County.
How are you doing, Paul?
Nice to see you.
It's great to be here. It's always good to see you.
You have a background in education, and now a background in serving on an education foundation.
Sure.
That raises money and gives it back to the teachers to use in the classroom. Talk to me about the East China Education Foundation.
Sure. So I'm happy to be the chairperson of the East China Educational Foundation. And it's a great group of individuals on our board. There's 12 of us right now, and we have several fundraisers that we hold throughout the year. I know we'll be talking about one today.
Yep.
And what we do is we raise money, and based on the money that we raise, we allow the teachers or staff through the East China School District to apply for grants for supplemental materials, and we'll get into that. So extra things. And twice a year, October, and again in February, we allow them to apply for grants, and then we award grants out to the teachers and staff.
So it's stuff that the teachers can't get from their normal budget. They want to enhance their class a little bit, and maybe they need a little extra money to do it. And you guys come in?
Yeah, sure. So being a building principal, I understand that. I've been a principal for 12, 13 years. So the district does a wonderful job. Superintendent does a great job of making the budgets, creating our building budgets, and we do a great job of getting the teachers what they need. But there's always extras, right? There's always those ancillary things and those supplemental things saying, my teachers will come to me and say, hey, Mike, I have this idea. And I'm like, that's a great idea. So how does that tailor with the curriculum and with the budget that we have? And what that teacher may do is apply for an ECEF grant, right? And that will supplement the curriculum.
The foundation was started, I believe, around 2000.
I believe it was around 2000.
It's like 24, 25 years old.
Yes.
Raised a lot of money over the years, given out a lot of money over the years.
Yes, so actually the foundation, since its inception, I believe you're correct. I think it was 2000. And you, Mr. Dingman, I believe you were one of the founding fathers of the foundation. Right. So, yeah, we've raised over $224,000. Really? Yeah, so almost $250,000. Or sorry, that we've given out, not raised, but we've given out in grants. So just this past October, I believe this one was, when we awarded the grants, this was the most we've given out in one time, and we gave out almost $11,000.
$11,000?
Just in one time. Because of the community support we've had in the last year or two through our fundraising, it's been really good. So the more fundraising we get, the more we can grant back to teachers.
When I was around and on the board, we were happy to give, what, $4,000 or $5,000.
Yeah, and that's when I started, about 12 years ago. So we were about $4,000, $5,000, $6,000.
Wonderful improvement, wonderful improvement. Okay, so you're here today to talk about how you're going to raise money to keep that thing going, and you've added a little flavor to it.
We have. I'm excited to talk about it. I'm really passionate about this.
Not you.
No. I'm excited to talk about this. So every February, what we do is we hold a Chili Heart event, and in the past, it's been a 5K run or a 2-mile walk. And we give awards, and it's all fun. And we've done frozen chili, we've given out some chili, we've done some different things. But this year, we're doing the same thing. We have a 5K run, a 2-mile walk. We're going to give out a cup of frozen chili, and that's all. But we also have a chili cook-off going at the same time.
Oh, so that's new.
Yeah, so whether you're a runner, a walker, you want to just attend, you could do it in person, you could do it virtual, or you can come to the chili cook-off. You can compete with your best chili. My mother-in-law's already signed up to compete because she wants.
Well, the rest of us can just.
I know, right? So she's all excited to bring her chili. And there's others that have reached out that want to compete, right? And so you can compete with your famous chili or your award-winning chili, or you can just come and attend. So it might bring a different group of people coming to the event. And it's all about the kids, right? It's all about the teachers. It's all about the students. It's about giving back. And our community's been very, very supportive of this particular event. We thought, why not try something a little bit different and make it a little more shiny, right? Like,
if Sully will throw up that first slide of the event and the dates and stuff. Here we go. So you got the Chili Heart and 5K run and then Chili Heart cook-off. And it's on Saturday, February the 8th. So it gives you plenty of time to hone in on that recipe and make sure that recipe of that chili is really good.
Yeah, so there's a lot of information on that page. That's our social media flyer. But on the left side, as everyone can see, that's the 5K and the 2-mile event, which starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday, February 8th. Everything's at St. Clair Middle School, so it's a great venue there. And then at 10 o'clock, the chili cook-off starts, so it's kind of 2 events in one, which is nice. And then we'll do awards for both. We do awards for the runners that win, age group runners. We're going to do awards for the best chili. It's a voting thing. It's going to be a blast. So if you're looking for something to do in the cold of February, this is a great event to do it. This is a great event to just bring the family. It's not very expensive.
The run itself is conducted on the bike path.
Correct.
And the city of St. Clair has been very supportive over the years, getting in the day of the event, the day before the event, with their sweepers and cleaning off the...
Oh, yeah. They do a wonderful job. We've had this 5K 2-mile walk in 40-degree weather where it was beautiful outside. We've had it in snow where it snowed 8 inches the prior night. But the city does a great job. The previous day, they look at the whole course. I already submitted the map, and they do a great job of clearing it, make sure it's completely safe, salting it, and everything else. And they also look at it that morning if it does snow overnight. So it's a very safe course. I ran it several times. So
this is a blow-up of the thing, and it's got the times and dates again, but the addition of the Chili Heart chili cook-off just sounds like fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. And we're excited about that because we usually have pretty good support for the run walk, but adding that chili cook-off as well, probably in the gym. So it's a nice combination. And if someone wants to run and walk and attend, there's actually a discount. So they can do both at once.
Let's throw that next slide up for Sully, and we'll see if we got it there.
Oh, that's what it looks like. Oh,
that's what it looks like.
All right, when it's a nice wintry day.
Keep going. And there's you right in front, 374.
Well, for the
you
time.
said your daughter's 361.
She is, yes. That's my daughter. That was a couple years ago.
Who
She
won
ran
that
with me.
race? You
Oh,
or
I
your
don't know.
daughter?
It might have been the guy in that blue shirt. I'm not sure. That was many years ago when I used to compete. So, not competing anymore.
Oh, okay. Next. Okay. Here's the one I was
There it
looking
is.
for.
Yep. So you'll see a lot of those QR codes.
Yeah.
Or you can just search Chili Heart Cook-Off. You can search Chili Heart 5K, and it'll take you to this page. And you can see that you can sign up for the 5K run, the 2-mile walk, the chili cook-off as a contestant, so bringing your chili. You can sign up as an attendee and just attend the chili cook-off. Or that one on the right is a really good one. From 9 a.m. all the way to 12:30-ish. You can sign up to run, walk, and attend the chili cook-off, and there's a little discount there if you do the math. So.
And you also can do a virtual run. Talk to me
Absolutely.
about that.
So we started that during COVID, and that's been very successful as well. So let's say it is 20 degrees, and you're like, I signed up, and even if you sign up in person, virtual, whatever you'd like to do, you could just do it on your own. I have a treadmill in my basement as an example, and if I signed up to do it virtually, it's a great donation, a $25 donation for the foundation. Once again, going all back to the kids and teachers. But then I just do it on my own at home. So the virtual option is a great option for the 5K run or the 2-mile walk.
What do we got next, Sully? Oh, that's the picture I was waiting for.
That's a good one right there. So that's an example of what the cook-off's going to look like. You got kids smiling faces that kind of ran in the they ran in the 5K prior, and they're there eating a nice bowl of chili.
Okay.
So.
They are hungry. And no, that's a good one. It's a great shot there.
Yeah. I'm the principal at Palms Elementary School currently, so those are two of my Palms kids with those. That's a great shirt they're wearing, right?
Yeah.
So everybody that signs up, everyone that signs up for the 5K or 2-mile walk, we always give a shirt. Everyone gets a medal. So there's a lot of prizes that go along with that $25 donation, we call it.
And it's really a family thing. That's what
Totally.
I've noticed over the years. Mothers and dads and the kids come out and they do it, either run or walk.
Yeah.
But now the addition of the chili will add even more fun.
Exactly, and if they don't want to run or walk and do the chili heart running and walking part, it might be a little cold. They can do the chili cook-off, which is even more inexpensive, right? It's just what we want to do is just get people in.
Couple of board members.
Yeah, board members with their chili. So we got some competitors. So we're hoping for a good number of competitors. They're already starting to come in. And we're really excited about Saturday, February 8th at St. Clair Middle School. It should be a great two-part event.
So are you on Facebook? What's the site there?
Yes, you'll see it all over Facebook. We've posted 1 or 2 times already on the City of St. Clair, so you'll see that quite often. So you'll definitely see it on Facebook. If you search East China Educational Foundation, it's all over that page. It'll be my page if someone wants to search me, Mike Domagowski. So you'll start seeing it in the next month or two, all the month of December and January, even through the beginning of February, obviously. So
sounds like a real success.
And if they want to search it, they could just search Chili Heart 5K or Chili Heart Chili Cook-Off. It's the same thing, and it'll come right up.
Mike Domagowski, that's the man's name, and he is full of enthusiasm for a great project that you should get involved in. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, Paul Dingerman. See you soon.